Hello Leo and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. This is your mid-month reading, so looking at the second half of November, what's coming in for you. During this period we're moving from Scorpio season into Sagittarius season, and that transition is going to be good for you, I think, like moving into the fire of Sagittarius, another fire sign, and there is a new moon on the 24th of November at 1 degree of Sagittarius. So I think this is a really, really good time to be planting new seeds and to be moving forward. We have as your message is trust. Trust. Perhaps trust the direction that something is going in at this moment in time. Trust the messages that you're getting from the universe. Perhaps trust is something that's coming up. Trust yourself, trust within a relationship. Let's see what themes and situations. Knight of Shells, charm and passion. This is the Knight of Cups. So this is actually very interesting because this is about following your heart. It's about love and romance. So yeah, definitely with this Knight of Shells. Sometimes it can mean someone around you is very, very charming, could seem quite passionate, but there's this question of whether you can trust them or not. That can come up with the Knight of Shells. This particular one with the charm, somebody very charming. But yes, is there more to them? Is there more to this? But definitely it is about following your heart as well on another level. So let's see what's shifting and changing around all of this. We have Cup 3 Pluto Cancer and Wand 4 Jupiter Aries. Okay. Celebration around plans. So celebrations, anniversaries, love. You could meet somebody, through some kind of an occasion. If you're single, this is where, but it's kind of this sense of feeling the love through, some kind of socialization, social setting, social group. I feel like there's the Jupiter Aries Wand 4 is plans. It's planning plans. What is it that you truly want? What are you celebrating here? Where is your heart leading you? But I just get a nice vibe of celebration in general coming in. So yeah, this is a really nice energy, I would say, Leo. So this Knight of Shells, yeah, it's a nice energy. You might meet somebody, like I said, very, very charming that it's opening your heart in some way. We've got the 9 of Cups, okay, coming in. Things are lining up. There's this energy of fulfillment that comes through, which is very nice. So it's kind of feel-good energy, Leo. It's feel-good energy. But, yeah, the trust energy, like it might actually be like, is this too good to be true? Or can I trust this? Crossed by the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, feeling fulfilled. Crossed by the 10 of Cups. I mean, the 10 of Cups doesn't really cross. It's the card of happiness, long-term happiness. So maybe it is a sense of, is this something short-term that's making me happy? Has somebody come in, it's been fun, it's been charming, or something's kind of touched my heart and it's opened my heart and it's felt very fulfilling. It's been some nice times. But is this something that an energy that feels like it's light energies, which is nice to get out of some of the really deep, dark energy we've been dealing with. But again, there's energy of trust around. We've got the Emperor. Okay, boom, in comes the fire of Aries. Okay, the Emperor. Somebody very powerful is in your conscious mind here. The 3 of Swords. Ooh, ouch. Okay, so yeah, it's possibly this trust issue it's something's bringing up an old wound perhaps here, triggering a wound. The 4 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords. Let's see, we've got the 7 of Swords coming in, the Temperance energy, the 7 of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Wands in charge of Sagittarius. Oh, just in time when we're feeling a little bit stressed and worried about something. Yeah, there's somebody from the past returns, or an opportunity from the past return to help open you up. Here comes the Knight of Cups again. It's pulling you forward, this Knight of Cups. Okay, and yeah, I feel like you're sorting some stuff out here, absolutely. The 8 of Swords, yeah, there's surprise visits. I would say surprises coming. which actually kind of spontaneous, fun. Someone appears out of the blue, someone from the past returns. If this is somebody that's returning, it's somebody you're going to want to see. It's not somebody that you don't want to see but it feels like it's kind of short, passionate, fun energy. The Eight of Swords is feeling restricted as well, feeling like there's restrictions around you or trying to break free of limited forms of thinking. So there's just, it's interesting. It's complicated energy, I have to say, Leo. This is you. The situation, the Nine of Cups, looking for fulfillment. Things are starting to line up. Things are feeling good. But we've spoken about it being crossed by the Ten of Cups. Is this something that's going to be long-term, or is it just a short-term thing that's coming in that's bringing this fulfillment at the moment? In your conscious mind, we've got the Emperor. So this is very divine masculine. It might be wanting to create some kind of order from everything that's happening at the moment. It does feel like there's a lot happening, especially socializing, like social and but a lot to do with working out, a lot to do with finances as well, like what's happening with my finances, what's going on with my work. And so I feel like there's so many different layers of things that you're kind of working through here. And the Emperor energy is where you want to kind of boss up and take control in some way, shape or form. Now, if the Emperor happens to be the charming person in your life, this is potentially another fire sign. So it could be an Aries, a Sag, a Leo. But somebody very powerful as well. You might have this person in your mind. You might be thinking about them. The Emperor energy can sometimes be boss energy. It can be parent energy. In particular, it tends to be more like the male lineage side of it, but it doesn't have to always necessarily be. It's very authoritarian, so it can just be whoever that is in your life. But yeah, I feel like a lot of Aries energy coming through. How can I take control and take charge of this situation? At the base, we've got the Three of Swords. I actually want to pull a card around that because there's something being triggered, like deep down. This is what's happening deep down, wanting to take control, but there's something that's kind of wounding you deep down. Something's kind of triggering that wound. So let's pull a card around that and see. I wanted to let you know, Leo, that there is no extended for this reading. This reading is a mid-month reading. I'm doing the extendeds for the monthlies only, but this reading's also for Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising. So I always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the fuller picture of what's going on for you. And yeah, that's it. If you're interested in any of my personalized services as well, the readings, the healings, the link for that is in the description box below. Okay, so I wanted to kind of dig a bit deeper and go, well, what was happening here? What's being triggered here? What perhaps lies beneath this wound? And we have the Magician and the Daughter of Wands coming in. So this is where you're wanting to, the Daughter of Wands is like passion, initiating something new, getting excited about something new. The Magician is like going, how can I do this? How is this going to work? So if this is like a new connection, it's very passionate. There's a lot of sparks. It's like, whoa. But it can also be with the Magician energy, you're very consciously aware of this as well, that there's some kind of vibe happening between you and somebody else, or between something that's coming up that you're getting excited about, consciously aware of it, and, perhaps wanting to put it into action. But maybe there is like wounds around it about stepping into this. Maybe it's like a confidence issue, or maybe it hasn't worked out in the past, or maybe it's, really having to put yourself out there a little bit and you're feeling a bit vulnerable. But yeah, it's got nice energy underneath it. That's the thing with the Magician and the Daughter of Wands. This is being consciously aware of new passions arising. So yeah, interesting. So in the recent past, we've got the Four of Pentacles. This is where things might have just been a little bit ho-hum, like, I'm just holding on. I'm holding on, quite literally. And yeah, holding on and not necessarily wanting to get out of a comfort zone, but it's like, perhaps what are you holding on to for fear of letting go? Is there something that you've held on to here that is ready to be let go of? Some kind of fear has come up to the surface where we're seeing with this Three of Swords. So I see in the near future, we've got the Nine of Swords, which is, well, there's just so much happening here. I feel like there's definitely a catalyst around you when it's either at some sort of occasion, seeing somebody that you haven't seen for a long time, or somebody new comes in that is kind of sparking some kind of attraction or passion for you. And this might be opening you up on a different other levels. You know, maybe you're thinking about creativity or career as well. Like it can just be this sense of following your heart. But I feel like whatever's been triggered within you, the messages you're getting from your heart, your head is struggling with comprehending this. It's like, oh my goodness, okay, how did this happen? Where is this all going? How can I make this work? So there could be things coming up, you know, how do I take control of this situation? And the Nine of Swords can be a little bit of stress, fear, worry. I just think, or just a lot processing inside your mind. You're presenting as the Seven of Swords. So this is where there's potentially something going on behind the scenes or in the background. There's plans afoot. And you're working on something or dealing with something that's kind of a little bit more behind the scenes. And it's perhaps you want to hide a little bit of how you're feeling about something or someone. You're not ready to kind of show your feelings, or maybe there's something going on that you don't necessarily want to reveal yet or show the world yet in some way, shape or form, but yet you're still working on it. There's these plans happening in the background. So that's why it might be a little like, it feels like there's something big going on here that you can't necessarily share or tell everybody at this moment in time. But it's almost like, I want to burst free. I want it to burst out. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, like I said, but it's kind of bringing up some kind of fear, like around it. Can I trust this person? Can I trust how people will respond to this? Like, I feel like it's that sense of feeling vulnerable in a way. The energy surrounding you have is the Temperance energy. So that's where things are starting to flow, though, where things are starting to balance out, where things are starting to align towards you, like the Nine of Cups. And it's kind of like, I don't know if I can trust this. Is this really for me, or is this right for me? So I feel like there's a real shift in alignment, and you're going to be attracting these new things that actually seem really good, but there's a sense of not quite sure about it. And it's interesting with the Temperance energy. There's new paths that are opening up that are more aligned to you, new connections that are more aligned to you. Things are shifting and changing form. There's an alchemical shift that is rebalancing, realigning, and bringing in healthier balances. So yeah, interesting. So if something's been lacking, it's kind of bringing it in, but you're still processing it, I would say. And it's overcoming a lot of limitations that have been around you. Hopes and fears, the Seven of Pentacles. This is wanting to see growth. Perhaps it's requiring an adjustment or a pivot to kind of plant a new seed to bring this growth in, to see something grow here. But at the same time, that may be scary. But we do have here as the outcome, boom, in comes Sagittarius season charging through. Here comes the Knight of Wands, the winds of positive shift and change. Something exciting takes you out of the ordinary, and it potentially could be something or someone from the past that is fated. So they're ready to come back, this energy. Boom, in it comes a positive change around an old energy or something that you were struggling with the past. The Wheel of Fortune wants to expand and help something grow. So yeah, it's wanting to bring in more harmony within a relationship as well, or within relationships in general. So it's really nice, it's exciting, it's fun, but it's bringing something with it that feels very fated. So it might just be, I haven't seen you for such a long time. It's great to see you again. But there's a sense of there was something within the meeting or the connection, even if it was something that wasn't spoken about, that has brought the winds of change that is fated. And it might be hard to put your finger on what that is, but it just feels like, I just keep being given the winds of change are coming, and it feels exciting. So it's like, can I trust that? something's changing around for some of you that are having struggles or challenges around looking after yourself or around your health or nurturing yourself. There's something, that positive shift and change that can come in around that. Perhaps this is a struggle with, like, the Queen of Cups can be mothering energy. So relationship to being a mother or to your own mother or just your own needs of looking after yourself. There's a change that comes through around that. And this is where we've got the Knight of Cups, where love is coming towards you. Love, compassion, romance is coming in. You're going to feel this love, whether it is romantic or not. I just feel that the heart is opening. It's actually really beautiful. And so it's going to actually make you realize what wasn't feeling right, what wasn't resonating in your life. And you're getting yourself in a much stronger position to be able to even feel like you're taking on some of those things that you were worried about, especially if it comes to you're thinking about something to do with your, like the Five of Pentacles can be those of you that are thinking about leaving an old form of income or moving on from a job, or just worry about finances in general, or just in general, it can be feelings of rejection as well. You're getting a lot stronger around this, like putting yourself out there, putting your heart out there. You're getting a lot stronger from these feelings of rejection. So that's why I feel like there's these catalysts around you, these people around you that are kind of, in a way, it's like a catalyst for you opening up more of yourself, opening up more of your heart, opening up to these new paths that are more authentic to who you are. And the universe is wanting to bless you with the love, shower you with love, so that it can heal some wounds of rejection or fear around that when you're opening up to this is me kind of thing. This is what I have to offer. You know, it's when you are, I feel the beautiful Leo courage coming up here of opening your heart and seeking validations when you want to share some feelings with somebody and you're hoping they're going to say the same thing back to you, or when you're opening up to showing a little bit more of you and you're hoping that somebody's going to recognize it and see it and validate it in some way. And I feel like there's just more of you, and it feels slightly out of control in a way because there's chaos around, but at the same time it feels good. And so that's why it's kind of like you can't help but have this heart opening and being open to this vulnerability. It's almost like you can't stop it from happening, even though part of you would want to. And you have to trust that this is the right thing for you, and trust that you're opening up to the right people, and that you're going to get that. You're going to be in safe hands with them, opening up and showing and revealing this part of yourself. So there's this beautiful unveiling. There's this beautiful blooming and blossoming that comes in from your heart first. So it may be that you're feeling more connected to people. Maybe you're feeling more creative. Maybe you're feeling more expressive. Maybe you're feeling more love. Maybe it's a beautiful energy to come through, Leo. And I just get this unfurling of this energy around your heart, which is really absolutely beautiful. So yeah, that's why there's this vulnerability here with the Three of Swords, but it's kind of there to, there's a healing around that wound, which is actually really lovely with all this love being thrown at you. This is your affirmation card, which I think is funny considering I was seeing that there was a lot of, it feels like things are complicated, or that something's kind of a little bit out of control, but at the same time they're saying, it's simple. It's just you're opening your heart to more things here. So we've got life. This is your affirmation card. Life is simple and easy. All that I need to know at any given moment is revealed to me. I trust myself and I trust life. Here comes that trust. All is well. Wow. Okay. So that's it. It really is this question of opening up and trusting, which is really beautiful. So let's pull a charm for you. My charm's all the way over here. Got to reach and get it, Leo. Okay, so let's pull a charm to finish this one off. So I feel like this is just such a lovely, lighter energy to be stepping into. It's really beautiful. We have the bicycle. Yes, a simpler way, an easy way of traveling. It quite literally, the bicycle is clean, it's easy, it's flexible. It's can be related to your childhood if you rode a bike as a child, but it is all about the way that you're traveling, and it's saying you can simplify it with this bike for whatever reason. And it's also about independence and autonomy and freedom in the way that you're traveling and moving through life at this moment in time. I'm getting a sense of the wind, like riding my bike and the wind in my hair, the wind through my hair, sorry. The wind flowing through my hair, and this sense of just being really present with that feeling, and it feeling kind of fun and exhilarating, and just a sense of the way you're traveling now has this simplicity to it that doesn't have to be as complicated as all that other energy we've been dealing with in eclipse season. So yeah, wow. That's really nice. Quite literally, like riding a bike, going for, that could be quite literally a thing that could be great to ride your bike this week if you're into that. So yeah, that's it, Leo. That is your reading for the month. Sorry, I said week, but I meant the second half of the month. So that's it, Leo. I actually love this energy for you. It's brought a smile to my face, and I feel like it's going to feel like a really beautiful, gentle breakthrough, and you're going to be feeling so differently. That's the great news about it all as well. So yeah, get ready to open your heart to love. Get ready to open yourself up to new, exciting connections and expressions of yourself, and the world needs more Leo. So that's it. Thanks so much, Leo. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. If you're interested in any of my personalized services, the link is in the description box below. Great time to get a 2023 reading, and take care, Leo.